Good morning, everybody, and happy Tuesday. If you're here with me in the Discord or in the YouTube chat, go ahead and say what's up. Let's see who's with us this morning. We have, wow, G-Lines, Big Kahuna, Rips Mod, Sean Duncan, welcome. Good morning to you, Triple C, Sarl, Anita Lowe, Mike, Double RC. Morning, Julia, Cyrus, Big Sexy, Ethan, Spastrick, Raphael. Good morning. Boy, what a morning to be sick again, huh? Wow. Anybody catching this beautiful long? We do have a target of about 83 here. Of course, I didn't get any of it. Setting up the stream, getting on here a little bit late. Nice, G-Trader caught part of it. Very nice. Love to see that. Yeah, I think we're gonna get to 83 and beyond here. This market is just on the juice right now. We are seeing a lot of inflection point areas and these equities getting popped up. I wanted to get that pullback to 970, but yeah. Might end up, if I end up in the same predicament in the future, just end up pushing the stream back a little bit just so I could trade. It's actually a lot to get going when you have these multiple streams that you have. But yeah, 83 target to the top side if you are in a long. I think that'd be a good area to at least take off a little taster. I think that makes sense. Caught long in the combine. Nice, there you go. Doing playbook this week off, no more trade. Nice. Man, I miss breathing through two nostrils, yeah. Tell me about it. Being sick is the worst, especially when you have a perfect week like this, trading. Yesterday we made about 17 grand trading the NQ. So it was a lovely day. We are seeing some hesitation here at the 50s. Would love to see a nice deep pullback. You have Ebola? Well, should probably see a doctor about that. Ebola is not the greatest thing to have. This is some Ebola music for you. Some big bidders showing up here. What's your lot size been to max? I mean, in this market, you don't really have to take that many lots because it's moving so much. Yeah, right now we're auctioning right at these 50s right now. If we get above these 60s, like I said, 83 is that target to the top side. I think it'd really start to juice up. Bump it into these 60s, see if we have the cleanliness to burst on through. It would be interesting to see if we can actually make it through. Or if this is going to be like a little bit of a double top here. All right, we got to kill this song. This is terrible. A lot of traders looking to get out here at like 45-ish, it looks like. S&P's pulling back ever so slightly as well. $18,000 is going to be a big line in the sand, I think, for whether or not this is the backside of this move. So I'm watching right here. We are holding above 30s now. Ever so slightly. Watching to see if we pull back to like 18,000 evens. Okay, here's 18,000. Holding at 18,000s for a quick little pop here. See if this actually holds. Curious to see if this is going to hold and pump back towards 30s now. This would be interesting. It's looking a little bit soft here at 18,000. Let's see if it has the juice to get up and over and hold like above key inflection points here. Like right now it's peeling into these 20s, but can it hold a push into these 20s? Still a big amount of sellers here at 20s. Let's see if we can get above like into these 30s at all. You can see there's a lot of pushback into those 30s there. $25 has a lot of sellers. It has icebergs. See if we can push above 30s and hold here. And perhaps start auctioning towards 83. Right now there's a lot of sellers at 25, but if they get popped out, there's going to be a big squeeze up to 83, I think. Watching at 35 now. Big pop above this would lead us straight to like 50, I think. Watching at 30s again. There's a big area at 30s. A lot of overhead supply still. They're driving this now, wow. A lot of push into this 40 area. Curious to see if we're gonna break through these 30s because there's so much overhead supply here. Look at all this displacement at 30s, this is crazy. They're really trying to sell off these 30s here. Yeah, so those 30s were like the tough nut to crack here in this. Let's see if we reclaim 18,000s at all. Starting to find a lot of selling pressure here. So we came right up to those 30s and we found all of that softness there. And we're finding the same softness into 18,000 evens now. I want to see what happens above 18,000 this push. If they can actually get over here. You can see there's a lot of folks that are selling into that again. Kind of what we saw at the 30s there. But do we have enough buyers to push through? Let's see. S&Ps, same kind of thing. It's 52.32 is the level to watch on the S&Ps. They're still kind of holding here. See if 52.20 wants to hold on the S&Ps because this was the last time that we kind of bottom checked this area. And again, looking to retest 18,000. Kind of looks like sellers are exhausted down here. So curious to see what happens in this push. Not much defense at 18,000 this push. Liquidity is definitely softening up a bit. So I'd be curious to see if we actually get a push through 18,000 and hold the push, seeing that sellers are a little bit exhausted here. There's definitely overhead supply, but it's curious to see that there's not aggressive selling into this. Okay, there's some sellers. I wonder if they could bring this thing back to 927 or not. Wow. Every single time you think they're going to start selling it, they start pushing it back up. Well, let's see if they have a big enough push here to retest 18,000. Yeah, as you can see, very, very aggressive sellers there still on this tape. I want to see like if we have like 970 being defended, I'd want to see like a huge firm bid there, and that could potentially open up for a reversal, given that these pops are kind of diminishing. And you are seeing a pullback in equities here. Yep, still big pops here. Be interesting to see if this did revisit 18,000 before like 960. Like that. Wow. Do we have sellers into those 18,000 pulls though? Yes. Yeah, still very strong sellers. Because otherwise we would have reclaimed 18,000 there in a jiffy, so we still definitely have sellers on this tape. It's just these stops are getting popped by these people who are short trying to cover, and there's no liquidity for them to cover, so that's why we're seeing these outpaced pops, I think. Let's see if we revisit 18,000 here without defense. Okay, there's your 18,000. Let's see if this actually pushes through now. Because this would be a bit of a short squeeze here if we actually started to roll into this. You can see they're heavily trying to defend this as well. Wow. Let's see if this gives us a pull to 83. I mean, I'd be shocked if this is actually the pull, because this is just a very short squeeze here. Watching for 30s now. A pop above 30s would be extreme. Like, very extreme. You can see the moment we tap 30, it's like the sellers are back in control here. That was pretty much the short squeeze, I think. Because now they're defending these 15s heavily, heavily. And back to 18,000, just like that. And then somebody tries to close a big order at 18,000, there's just no liquidity. It's crazy. That's the wild part, right? Let's see if we start popping here. I just expect there to be a lot of overhead supply to stop this pop. But wow, they're opening up these offers so heavily to the top side. This would be so extreme. It's fighting for it. There's a lot of sellers that have been selling 18,000 too. So it's like, if we did get above 30s, this thing would pop dramatically because there's so many shorts that are temporary shorts that are getting stuck in this move. That's the thing that can make this very exciting to the top side. Sorry, I'm sick. Sick and tape reading. Nothing better. It's crazy that all of this is happening mainly on icebergs and hidden size. Like, none of this is being shown, so this is all purely algorithmic price action. All of it. It's just wild to see that. Let's go on the S&Ps. Same type of deal. We have these squeezes and drives, but most of the liquidity is rested up at 52.50 right now. So that's kind of the upside target that I think this will try to grab for eventually. But it's just going to take some time. A little bit of time, I think. Let's see what happens. This music. So now I want to see if this thing can go back to like the 60s, since we did visit 18,000. So if this thing can go to the 60s and dip, I think we'll see a huge pop there from the 60s. That's just my 2 cents. That's what I would think we'd see. Could do without that one too. Right now, defense up at the 80s here. It's going to take a big punch to get through that, so we just need to see about a bunch of shorts covering probably like 65-ish. Let's see. Oh, that's the good stuff right there. Nice Michelob Ultra to start your day. Dang, look at all those orders at 75. They're selling this heavily now. I want to see what happens in these 60s. Because that was a key inflection point that we just broke. So what's going to happen here in these 60s is the question. Like I said, I wanted to see 60s first, so we're getting 60s now. Let's see what happens. This is a big key area, I think. So I'm watching whole numbers here. See if there's still heavy sellers on this tape. Slight pullback in equities, but it remains unbothered, I think. Watching on this pop, 280. Does this hold any of this weight? Right now, a little mini drive back up to 90s. Nice little 30 handle there. Still some sellers. Could do out without that one too. So on that pop, we didn't reclaim 18,000. So that's pretty telling. Like I said, I want to see what happens in these 60s if we reclaim 18,000. That's pretty telling. Definitely want to see if we're actually holding down here. We have room down to 27 3/4. So we still have a ways down. Let's put on like regular acoustic. There we go. I think if we start getting a squeeze, it would be again above 18,000 because there's so many people that have been shorting this on the way down. So watching here, tons of offsides, early shorts in this move, I think. Still, which is why like the lower we go, the more it's gonna pop like crazy. Like we saw that initial bounce to 18,030. I think that we would get enough fuel to break through that if we broke down to like 27 3/4 here. That's what I would think. Because this definitely is like the backside of that initial pull. So let's see if it can be done here. the way down to like 27. Okay, starting to break down here at these 50s. Still weak here. Now on every push up, we're watching to see, are there aggressive sellers at like the half point and the whole point? So like 5s and 10s. It's like 65 we're pushing up. We have heavy sellers at 65 still. Do we break through those and jump to 70? So you can see there's stop orders that are going off. Like we hit those 70s and there you go. There's another stop order. So those are stop sellers. Like the moment that we hit that, it's being stop sold into. So we aren't seeing the aggressive push that I'm looking for, which I think will come at like 27 or so. Redbook retail sale is coming out in about 13 minutes here. All right, let's see if this, would have liked to see this lower, but let's see if this is the pull back up. You are seeing still a lot of people soft that are trying to sell into this. Every pull that we're getting, they're met with extreme sellers. So we'll have to see. All right, let's see if we get down to these 27s. This would be the one. Pop right through 50. Wow. We'll find out if this is the low, if this gets continued all the way through 75. Otherwise, we remain on the backside, I think, until 27. That's my best guess. We're going for number 2 here. All right, we have to clear through 75 for this to negate the backside. Has to actually burst through with meaningful buyers. Otherwise, we remain on the backside. There's a big inflection point here. You can see how many people are shorting into this area because it makes the most sense to short into this. But if it breaks, then they're going to be in trouble. You can see how heavily defended this area is, right? That makes the most sense for them to defend this area because if we break through that, that negates the entire backside move. So there's a lot of people who are naturally going to short that area. Still seeing shorts coming in. We still haven't tapped 27 yet. So interesting to see that as well. Speaking of, there's your 27s. Expect there to be some resistance here. No data coming at the top of the hour, by the way. A lot more liquidity coming in here. Yeah, there's still a very aggressive seller here. Right at 75. Redbook retail sales should be out any minute here. Still seeing a lot of overhead supply here, but above 80 it looks like a clear skies pop. Just above those 80s. That would be making shorts rather uncomfortable, I think, to see a pop above 80s. If it comes. Music's very fitting for this market right now. Except for that song. Look at all this defense into these 80s here. Crazy, huh? Huge defense here. This is where it gets uncomfortable for shorts, I think. Wow, so much defense into these 18,000s now too. So much. Wowzers. All that defense, look at that. What an exchange. And still massive, massive shorters there. Gets very uncomfortable above this area. That's your 9 a.m. algo coming on there. Let's see if it makes it uncomfortable for these shorts. Above 18,000 is where that discomfort starts to settle in. We are just snaking around 18,000s here. Curious to see this. I feel like if we wanted to really get shorts in trouble, it would just be popping through this heavily. I just feel like this has more squeeze in it. Above 20s into like the 40s. That's what I feel like. But we'll see. It's a formidable battle up here. It's crazy how much liquidity is being exchanged at 18,000. Just shows how much indecision there still is in this market. But let's see if we can tap into these 20s again. There it goes. Hello. Yahtzee. That's the good stuff. Daddy likey. Oh my goodness. Holy smokes. Okay. Wow. And I got stopped out there. Whoa. Daddy likey, that one. Oh my goodness. Hey, market. Hold on. I can't remember. Was there somebody who said that the market was going to bounce at 27? Was there somebody? Was there somebody who said the market was going to bounce at 27? Hold on. Real talk. Was there somebody that said that the market was going to bounce at 27? Yes or no? Help me out. Was there? Was there somebody that said that the market was going to bounce at 27? I can't remember. I think there was. Hold on, look at this guy right here. Davil Hernandez Padron says, how much you lost? Do you want to know how much I lost? I lost $20,940 in the profit, my friend. And by the way, go and f yourself, you f***ing clown. How much you lost? Dude, I lost more than you've ever made in the market. I made $20,000, you bum. I made $20,000, baby. Because we called that exact bounce from 20 motherfucking 7. Woo-wee! Headshot. Woo-wee! Hey, and by the way, if you're upset that I'm not showing you like exactly when I'm entering the trade, hey, maybe when I say the market's gonna bounce at 27, maybe that's when you should go long. If you're one of those people to clown on me. Hold on, he's back. Hold on. He's back. Look at this. He says, it was just a question. No wonder why you are no longer with Top Step. I'm so sad. You got me. Oh, you got me. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go cry in my $900,000 Ferrari, you f***ing clown. Woo! Can you go cry in your Ferrari? Oh, can you go cry in your Ferrari? Oh, you don't have one? Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm going to cry in my Bentley. Wait, do you want to cry in my Bentley or my Ferrari day? Which one do I want to cry in? I don't know. I don't know which one I want to cry in today. Anyway. All right, well. Let's trade some props now, I guess. Oh, goodness. Can you please explain why it bounced for 27? I mean, I make a point to, somebody actually left me a comment. And they're like, I was watching your stream and they didn't show their execution. It's like, look, if you can't hear me say the market is going to bounce at 27 and we come down, what was the low? Oh, I'm sorry. The low of that extension, and I apologize for this, This low was not 27. And I apologize. It was 26. I'm so sorry. I know. Oh, dang it. Oh, I didn't realize. Dang. I might have to end the stream now. I said it was going to be 27. It was 26. See, Ron went long at 27 and got stopped at 27. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry. GG can't follow somebody who's not completely accurate. I apologize. I'm sorry. Anyway, I mean, look. And what did we say it was going to go to? 83? I mean, 27 to 83? It went higher. I'm sorry. If you caught something similar to the trade that I completely outlined from front to back, and I didn't show you executions purposely because I want you to trade for yourself, I'm trying to Miyagi you out there, you know? Wax on, wax off, you know? I'm trying to Miyagi you out there. Give me a W if you caught that. Give me a W in chat if you caught that. I'm sorry, I'm feeling unruly today. It's the Michelob I'm drinking. This is all from Bookmap? Is there a poor man's version of Bookmap? Yes. There is a free version you can download. I mean, look, let me do a poll real quick. I'm being dead serious about this. Go ahead and vote in this poll. Go ahead and vote in that poll. What would you rather be, spoon-fed or Miyagi? Look at this. Everybody wants to be Miyagi'd. At the end of the day, no matter what I do for some people, it's never going to be good enough. I swear to God, it's just never going to be good enough. What's the second option? President Trump confirms speaking with South Korea's president. Referring to South Korea and China, we have the confines of probability of a great deal for both countries. Hey, there you go. I'll tell you one thing, though. That order flow. It's like a beautiful plate of the spicy rigatoni at Carbone. If you know, you know. It's kind of like tableside Caesar, spicy rig, veal parm, soup to nuts, baby. Soup to nuts. Trade long, trade short. And by the way, we did lose about 200 viewers after I showed that I was profitable. I'm sorry. That makes my morning even better. Knowing that there's about 200 people in here that are just like, that 27, it ain't gonna bounce. That 27, that ain't gonna bounce. What is this guy talking about? We're on a hot streak, by the way, in our account. We haven't, I don't want to jinx it, but yeah, we haven't had a losing day. All right, let's trade props. Let's trade props here. We are booling to the top side here. Still booling. Okay, let's see. This is, we talked about this. I mean, as we're coming down. The thing I like about trading is that you can be so prepared for a trade and you can eye out some things. I didn't even think that we were going to get 27s, but did you see what happened when we got 27s? I was like, oh, I think my table raised up about like a 45-degree angle. You know? It's crazy. It's crazy. Can I walk you through the process about why it would bounce? Yes, absolutely. This 27 is a very interesting level of defense. You can see right here, when we went into it for the first time, we had a lot of people that are trying to short into it. That was sort of a point of resistance, but we broke through it, right? And this was the next target. And we came down, we bounced perfectly at that level. That is a textbook pattern. But you ask, well, where did that 27 level come from? If you ever wonder where a level comes from, always think double L's. Look left. Look left. So I want to show you. If we go to the 4-hour chart here and we look left, what do we find? Oh, ho! No way! Back in January, that was a huge, massive level of support. Look at that. Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. Look left. Look left. Or is it this? There we go. Look left. Look left. Wax on, wax off. Now do paint the fence. Nya. Now do find the level. Nya nya. Nya nya. Right? Right? Do we get it? That's how I found 27, and that's how we know the market says, hey, Ribsy, it's Tuesday morning, wake up, I want to give you $20,000. Yeah. I want to give you all that money. Yes, exactly. Look left. Okay, does it make sense? Does it make you more sense? Look left. Oh, look at how beautiful that was. Oh, I schmutzied on the chart there. You see how beautiful that was? How did you know? Well, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Big level of support. I said, by golly, this market probably wants to come down there. Give me a nice little entry and yum, yum, yum. I have my TP in front of 83. That's why we got filled. We got pulled out of the trade, but hey, I'll take it. Market structure, that's right. To the left, to the left. Market makers look to the left. It's true though. That's where you should be looking. Because if you're not looking to the left, what are you doing? What would I have made if I didn't have a TP? Well, I mean, I'd still be in the trade, wouldn't I? It's okay though. I don't mind. It's all good. New gang sign for Rips. Let's see what we're up on the month now, shall we? Kind of crazy. Oh, margins are back to normal for anybody who is wondering. I blame the music. That's probably why we had that trade work in our favor. It's probably the music. All right, let's see. I gotta log into Dorman here. Can we like the video, by the way? I noticed a lot of people that are in here that just don't like the video for some reason. Can we just like the stream? That'd be lovely. I opened at 27. I wanted 27 More than I could breathe, baby. Okay, let's see here. 1, 2. Is that the right one? Nope. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 7. Okay. I just want to tally what we're up at the month. I'm proud of it. Rips, I just literally had this conversation with Shane Hacks yesterday when he asked about my levels. My exact words were look left. Yes, sir. That's the way it's done there. Look left. I mean, I've had, look at, these are the levels that I have that are on my chart here. There's 2 more. Yeah, 3 more. These are my key levels that I'm trading at during this extreme volatility. And they're wide, but that's for a good reason. And you know what happens when I make 20 grand in a single trade? 21,000. Can we call it 21,000? Is that okay? We can call it 21,000, right? I do giveaways because I feel festive. Why not? Okay, let's see what we're at on the month. If you don't mind, bear with me here. Okay, we are in April. So April 1st, we made 15,628. This is after fees. April 2nd. We are still pushing up, by the way. 8710. April 3rd. We had a good day. 11-1. And why is that one not loaded? We must have another tweet here. Look at where we pulled back to, though. Isn't that crazy? CNN. South Korea does not intend to band together with China and Japan on US tariffs. 56, 495. That was on April 4th. Yesterday's trade after fees, trades. 17,316, 50 cents. And then today, 20,940. Oops, 940. We're up $130,000 in 6 trading days. Plus last month was 105,000. Cool. We're up almost $250,000. Hey, I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Look at where we bounced. Almost. There you go. All right, let's wait for the market open here, and then we'll trade our prop accounts, and then we'll do some giveaways. If that's okay with you. These things go down fast. Going for another. When's the next poker trip? Well, good news is I live here in Vegas, so the trip only is about 20 minutes. We are up almost 400%. Almost. We're getting very close since we started on January 21st. Very close. Very, very close. This is not on Apex. This is a personal brokerage account. It is this one. If I have myself. There you go. My personal brokerage account on EdgeClear. That's the one. Ooh, heading to Vegas today. Where are you staying? EdgeClear, the team actually watches the stream. And so they reached out to me a couple times, and they earned my business just through their patronage of watching the stream. And they have a really solid team, very family style team, very hands-on, can always get a hold of them. They're very good people. And I like their margin requirements. They've been very fair. They allowed me to have lower margins than what was offered on AMP throughout this whole ordeal. So yeah, big shout out to EdgeClear. Love those folks. Their margin requirements are, they will work with you depending on your account size. And they have a lot of options, and I mean, they introduced to Dorman. Dorman's a great FCM. So staying at the Fountain Blue. Go to Don's Prime at Fountain Blue. It's wildly unknown and probably one of the best steakhouses you'll ever eat at. Don's Prime, extremely good. Oh, you went, so you already know. Yeah, so good. Fountain Blue, what else is good? Komodo is great. Wagyu, baby, come on. All right, 30 seconds to go. Let's go ahead and switch over into chart mode. I kind of want to try hitting our Tradeifys off this open and see what happens. Yeah, Ocean Prime is very good too. Great view of the strip as well. Markets are open. Bookmap can't even keep up with this. Ooh, this looks dangerous. My God, this looks dangerous. This looks like a one lot, if anything. Equities are booling right now. If China did anything to negate the tariff news, then the market would go absolutely insane. Nasdaq's already up 3%. Oh, I love this market. It's so sick. Yeah, through one lot with my 3K loss limit does seem a little bit precarious, doesn't it? I can handle 150 points on one lot, though, right? Haven't traded props since Friday. I think we traded props on Friday. I don't remember now. This is wild right now. I'm not in any trade right now. You'll see it above my head if I'm in a trade. For props. I'm not in my personal either. I'm probably done with my personal for the day. Again, I'm still under the weather. But not too under the weather to talk some shit to that knucklehead. How much you lose? I love people like that. Dude, how much do you hate your life? Wake up and express gratitude. I'm alive. I got air in my lungs. I'm feeling good. Don't go on a random stream. It's so funny. It's so ridiculous. Some people are so crazy. Hey, how much you lose, man? Like, dude, what is crazy about that? It's just like, why would you ever? Got a lot of hate in your heart. Some people are just built different. I'm waiting, dude. This opening is dangerous. VRVP? No, I talked about it, Broccoli. I looked left. It was a huge level of support back in January. I'll never understand it, dude. I was always, whenever I see somebody doing something amazing, like I love watching professional sports because I love seeing people that are masters of their craft. I'm not saying I'm a master of my craft here, but I'm just saying, like, I enjoy watching that. There's some people, I swear to God, there's some people who watch sports who like want to see like people like, oh man, Tom Brady, I hope he breaks his ankle today. Like, it's just funny. It's worth commenting on. I requested my first 5K payout yesterday. Rip. Num 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 num. Nice.
That's what we call a sack lunch. Num 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 num.
Yeah, num 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 num. Indeed. Rips, I lost yesterday 5 XFAs, each over 12K, and today another 350K XFA and advice. Yes, don't trade in this environment. I mean, this is a very terrible environment to trade in if you're, it's very difficult to trade in this environment. It's going to move a lot. A lot. Like, it's very difficult. This is not an easy trading environment at all. It's crazy. Look at this. Like 200 just swept to 150 in a blip. That's 50 handles. Like, this is insane. You shouldn't be trading in this environment. If you're going to trade, here, I'll tell you the secret for today and while we're in this current environment. Here's the secret. Only trade an account if you're willing to lose it. Only take a trade if you're willing to lose that trade. And understand that, like, it's very difficult to trade in this environment. You should probably be only trading in the micros. That thing just whipped from 140 to 200, 60 points. You know what I mean? We're all at different places in our journey to humble pie. Yeah, for sure. NASCAR, you want to see some action? Yeah, that's different though. But like, there's people out there that are like, I hate Tiger Woods. I hope blah, 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 blah. People like that. Eric says, bro, there's haters, then there's motivators. When I see people winning and trading, it helps me see for myself and others. Probably my favorite. I'll go cry in my Rari. No, but I'm having fun. But it's just like, I just don't understand it. Like, imagine like taking golf lessons and getting jealous of your instructor that he's better than you or something. Like, wait, wait, dude, like, what the hell? It's just weird. People are weird. People are funny. Two years in and I feel lost doing 1 to 3 micros. Feels so small, but I know I need to size down. Dude, if you get it good on 1 to 3 micros, you can start going 5 to 10 micros and then scaling up. It's very difficult. Passed my Top Step account today and it disappeared. If they don't give me my XFA and some BS credit, I'm done with it. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure they'll, dude, I've never had a single issue with Top Step. I think they're a great firm to trade with. Never had a single issue with them. I'd be shocked if they don't make that right. Eric says, he was killing it, was bragging on you to my wife yesterday. You help us all win. Bro, thank you for real. Thank you, man. I'm still staying out of this. You see me, like, this is crazy volatility here. This is a 100-point swing from the top to the bottom here on this range. It's like, if you're on the right side of this market, you get rewarded. Like, we were right on the right side from that bounce at 27's up. But hey, we can lose that trade. My stop was probably about $14,000 on that trade, or $12,000. We could have lost. I think my stop was like at 845, something like that. I think maybe he's just curious because you're talking about a big sell. No, I mean, I was pretty clear on talking about I'm just reading the tape out loud because people have told me that helps them. Talking through the order flow. That's out of everything that people request of me. People DM me asking for money for free accounts. But the most often thing that is requested is like, hey, can you talk about order flow or go through order flow? So I thought this morning was great to go through order flow because I was going to focus on trading my personal account. So as a number one thing I'm always requested, hey, can you explain order flow? Talk about Bookmap. And so I'm just going to do an open thought stream of what I'm seeing in the tape. And I'm like, hey, I think they should pull it back to 27. That's why I said when they pulled it back to 40, they bounced it to 18,000 and it was weak. I was like, it's weird that we didn't go to 27 first. And then we went to 27 and I go, hello, beautiful. And then we got that perfect timing of the news and everything. And great. Do I wish I didn't have a TP on that trade? Maybe. But hey, I'm happy to be profitable, And if I just like spoon feed you, I say, hey, exactly what we're doing, and you're just waiting for that and you're ignoring the rest of it, how are you going to grow as a trader, What exactly are you looking for the bubbles and Bookmap when you're in a trade? It's a visual representation of how much liquidity is being pushed and pulled in the market. So, I mean, for instance, you're looking for hundreds of different things and it's all contextual. But like, for instance, if I'm looking at a level like 18,000 that we're looking at there and they're pushing into that, and I'm talking about there's heavy defenders at that level, we're pushing into that, and they're showing like size of like 5-10 lots, but we're pushing into that. We're seeing 30-40 lots being exchanged, and the price isn't moving. So that's an iceberg. So when you have stuff like that, you have to put yourself in the mind of the traders here. Are these people who are short? Are these people who are covering long? Right? Because if they're on the offer and they're hiding their size, they're trying to get filled for some reason where they don't want to expose how much size they actually have. So there's a contextual part of that where it's like, I can't tell you every single time that somebody's using an iceberg on the offer, it means X, right? It's contextual. So when I'm watching how we're pushing and pulling through the market off that open, or in the pre-market rather, I'm looking at all these different things. What are the news headlines right now? What is the picture of the market? What are other stocks doing that are influencing the movement of the NASDAQ? Like for instance, we saw a lot of green out of the Mag 7. We saw a big push up. We saw an exhaustion to the top side. We saw a pullback. So I'm looking, are people now going short? Are people now covering? And it's a mixed bag of both. And then I'm trying to use that information to kind of guide my hand to see things. And then when we got to 27, sellers turned off everything. There was no more selling. If we wanted to break lower, we could have, because we have downward momentum. So then that leads me to believe that those are not people shorting. Those are people covering the initial push. And now I'm looking for stronger bids below us. So if we have stronger bids below us, that means that people are looking to get longer. They're trying to cover their short. So it's all of these things, right? It's not just a one size fits all where it's like, hey, the bubble does this, then I'm doing this. It's contextual. All it does, it allows me to read the data that I used to watch in the time and sales and watching the depth of market. I used to use Jigsaw when I traded. I'd look at a price ladder, and it's a lot like TT, which professional traders use. And so basically what you're looking at is like how much in the tape is hitting at a certain level, and is that dome thinning up, or DOM thinning up as we're hitting a certain level. And this just allows me to see that faster without committing things to memory, because I have a footprint of what's kind of happening. Like I can go back and see, okay, we were very heavy pushing to that level and it wasn't breaking. Are we going to test it and break it, you know? In Bookmap, can you see whether or not they're closing an open position or no? You're just going to see, I mean, the most that you're going to see is like what the CME introduced with MBO, which is like, is it an iceberg? Is it a stop? So those orders are actually thrown in. It's unique. It's something that's unique to futures that you don't have with equities. I can see specifically if it's a real stop order or if it's an iceberg. You can actually see that. So there you have it. Rips, I need help with properly scaling in and out. The reason I say this is I recorded this scaling out, and all it did was move my profit line up and to give me partial profit. I don't understand. Explain it in another way for me. I'm not really sure that I understand. 70-point whips on the 1 minute. Yeah, again, this is a very dangerous environment to be trading in. Extremely dangerous. I might lock it up without a prop trade, to be honest with you. Because a prop, I can't really handle this kind of drawdown unless I'm trading in the micros. Iceberg is a large player. No, I mean, an iceberg is just an order where you're designating that you have size behind. So, for instance, like above us at 150, there's 14 contracts. And that's what I can see. Somebody might be having 100 contracts up there and they're only wanting to show one because they don't want to spook everybody, right? For instance, in my personal brokerage account, if I put up 65 lots at like 165 right now, it would show up on the DOM, and that's going to change what the what the algorithm is going to be doing. Like not the algorithm, but other trade houses are programmed that if they see certain size, they're going to react on that. So in order to not disrupt that flow of those algorithms until the price is actually touched, maybe I want to hide my size. Like if I want to get filled up at 190, I'm going to put one contract shown, but then maybe 200 contracts behind if I'm trying to get filled at 180s. Like maybe I have an average of like 980s and I want to get filled at 180s for a 200 point profit. I have 200 contracts to fill. I show one and I have 199 behind. Once the market touches that area, all the algorithms are going to know that's an iceberg, and then they're going to react, but they're not going to react until it comes to that price. So you're hiding your size. I don't know if that helps. And again, is it like, just because you can see icebergs doesn't mean like, oh, now all of a sudden I'm going to be a profitable trader.
What do you say?
Same thing with like, if you can see like what's a stop, you know, like there's going to be stop orders for small players, large players for any different reason. And all the while this is going on, algorithms are processing this data faster than our human brains can, and they're reacting on it. And that's one of the things I'm looking for specifically is like algorithmic price action. Like if we come up to a level and an iceberg is revealed, are they immediately backing down off that price? And how far are we sweeping back down lower? And are we being met with stronger bids? There's a lot of different things that are going on. I might not trade props today. This is just craziness. I can do a giveaway though. Let's give away some free accounts. Let's do that. I still feel like hot garbage, by the way. I got all of my energy after we slam dunked that trade, but yeah, I don't think I can trade this market with a mini, and I don't want to blow any accounts, so I don't want to trade on a micro. I just think it's best that we call it a win this morning for $21,000, you know? Michelob is what I'm drinking. This is old school Michelob right here. This is good stuff. There's nothing wrong with cracking one open this early in the morning. No, I'm kidding. This is liquid death. It's just too hard for me to trust this. Like, look, if we want to take 160s, it whips down to 110. That's a 50 handle whip. Like, that's a lot. It's just too hard for me to trust this on a prop account, personally. Switch from Milwaukee best of Mick. That's funny. All right. This music's nice and relaxing. All right. Scavenger hunt time. Go ahead and click this link. This music. I'm gonna make this very easy to win, by the way. Pushing up. All right, we're gonna have a keyword. All right, so if you scroll down on that page, it says there's how it works. There's number 1, select your account size. Number 2, prove you can trade. And number 3 says start blank money. Type in that word one single time. We're gonna go ahead and end the poll. You got it, look at that, really fast. Bingo, bango. Nice. Don't type it in more than once, otherwise you will be disqualified. I'm gonna roll this thing 3 times. And you get to pick whether you want a free month of MC or a free Apex account, any size. The coupon I'm gonna send you expires on December 31st of this year, so you have ample time to use it. It's on any account size, any platform. See, this is why I should be trading. But there you have it. Dude, I am still so sick. It's incredible. I thought I was going to wake up this morning feeling like $1 million, but I'm still like incredibly sick somehow. All right, let's do the first one here. It's going to Beautifully Blended. Love the name. You are the winner. You have a minute to claim. Let me know what your username is on X or on Instagram, and I'll find you. I'll find you. All right, what's your username? So you woke feeling like 20 grand. Yeah, I wanted to wake up feeling like $1 million. I woke up feeling like $20,000. That's good. That's exactly right, though. I love it. That's so funny. Hey, you do follow me. What do you want? You want a free month of Clubhouse or congrats? Free what? What do you want? Free Apex or MC? Wow, coming right back to this. This is spooky. Gotcha. Free Apex. All right, I'm gonna send you the code right now so I don't have to do it later because I need to go to my couch and sleep. Yeah, da 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 dun 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 dun. All right, there you go. That's me. All right, here we go. BJ Martin in the building. BJ, where you at, my guy? Come on down. Yeah, that's what I was channeling for Arifa. Don't type in the keyword again if you've already typed it in once. You're already good. All right, what's your username on X or on Instagram? So I can send you your code. Wrong BJ there, BJ Mercer. It's BJ Martin, I know, so close. So close. These tunes are awesome, by the way. Digging them. Yes, X and Insta. No. BJ Mercer, you're not the winner. BJ Martin, we're trying to get you. I got a cloud couch. It's very comfortable. Okay. I'll try to search that, I suppose. Let me see. Dun, 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 dun. It's the most chill. I'm still thinking back to that guy. No results, dude. What's the username? Let me try this on Twitter. Oh, you do follow me. Okay, cool. My man. What would you like, Apex or MC? Is this Wayne Newton? No, this is Metallica. This was off the Black Album. Congrats. What would you like? Oh, wow. Congrats. Free month of MC. Okay, I'll send you the coupon in a minute. Here we go. Rolling again. Christopher. Oh, Christopher. You've won the giveaway. I know, it's the other Chris. Before Lars Sushi for royalty. Oh, we got a channel member here. My man. What would you like, MC? Congratulations to you. All right, MC, cool. Congrats. One free month of MC. All right, final giveaway, folks, ladies and gentlemen. Final giveaway is going to all the 8s. Not all the 9s, not all the 7s, but all of the 8s. All the 8s, you've won.
Hey, mama, could you get up soon? I get so cold in the other room.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. You won. It's you. I just have to claim it. By the way, that was a 100 handle whip. Straight up. Holy smokes. That's insane. This is... I guarantee you this market is not being kind to most people. I think that most people are probably getting pretty blasted in this.
Morning star, clearing
All right, just let me know. What is your username on X or on Instagram?
plans are paper.
All right, let's see if we can find you.
Get yourself moving,
Do the thing. There it is.
okay.
I'm hoping this is on X. Nope. Looks like it's going to be on Instagram. Yeah, be very careful if you're deciding to trade this. This is not a simple market to trade. Unless you're given a setup like, wow, it's going crazy. We were given a very nice setup there off the open. Or on the pre-market.
Newborn grass, you're certified safe.
No.
Don't let the serpent change your pace. Get
You don't follow me on Instagram.
okay. There's a dream we
No.
that won't let me
I'm looking at all of these. Nope.
turns my heart
Nope.
into a heavy
Nope.
stone.
Should be on X. Let's try that one. Don't follow me there either. Sorry, man. I tried. Look, don't follow me. Doesn't follow me. What do I do? You jog to music like this? I don't know that I could do that. Okay. Sorry, man. I tried. I did. Nothing I can do. I mean, unless it's like, I don't know. All right, here we go. Trying it again. Travis Cook in the building. Where you at? There you are. What would you like, sir? We got everything under the sun right now. We got it all. What would you like, sir? I got it all. I got a whole buffet here. It's whatever you want. I feel like we've chatted before on IG. Let's see. Yeah, there you are. MC or Apex? Congrats. What's it gonna be? And by the way, it's any size Apex account. The code works for any size. Gotcha. Cool. There we go. Give it up for our winners today. How cool is that? Fun times. This market is still very wild and whippy. I am gonna hang out with my Discord family for a little bit, and then I'm going to bed because I'm still very, very sick and I feel like garbage. But just to recap things over here, I think that we had a lovely day overall. Right? Overall, I think we had a nice day because we made $20,940 in our Edge Clear brokerage account. We'll call it 21K, right? 21K. So a very good day. Folks, I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully I'm feeling better. I really do hope that I'm feeling better, but I'll see you back here bright and early tomorrow for Wednesday. Remember, there's no news today. There's no real news. There's a 3-year note auction in the afternoon at 1 p.m., I believe. Let me just double check. 3-year note auction at 1 p.m. That's about it. So just be paying attention to headlines. The market can move hundreds, if not thousands of points. Well, in the NQ, hundreds and hundreds of points today. Hundreds and hundreds of points. So please, please be careful and exercise caution out there. It's a very difficult market to trade. Don't let the numbers and the P&Ls out there on social media fool you. It's an extremely difficult market to trade. We were blessed with the setup while we were streaming. That's the only reason why we made money today. If we didn't get that setup, we wouldn't have made money. It is what it is, okay? Good luck, everybody. Be good out there. I'll see you back here on Wednesday. Folks on X, thanks for tuning in. I can see you. Dividends for keeps. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you bright and early. Tomorrow, folks on Discord, don't go anywhere. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.